G'day guys, so check out this puzzle. This is called the conjoined cube or Siamese cube. It's basically two Rubik's cubes connected at the core. They can only turn on 3 different axes. You can't turn inside here or here like this. You might assume that this is exactly like solving a regular Rubik's cube. The problem is there's some algorithms that don't work on this cube, and I'm going to show you how to get around it. This is just 2 cubes with a fused block here. So we can turn this face, and this face, or we can't turn these ones because this is all bandaged. So let's scramble it up and give it a go. Looks pretty cool, but let's see if we can solve it. So just like a regular 3x3, we want to solve at the cross. So this is yellow here, which means white has to be this side here. We can kind of see the centerpiece in there. So what we want to do is we want to just make our cross like normal. So we could do something like this, and that's pretty easy. There's only 2 pieces that go in, right? Because the other cross pieces are obviously inside the cube already solved. Then we come across our first problem when we're trying to solve F2L. So if we have a piece like this where we want to connect these ones, the orange and blue here with the orange and blue corner, we want to put it in here, right? So we just put it here, and oh no, we can't connect those up because it's here. So what we have to do is we have to orient it in a way that's actually possible. So we want to insert this pair into the center because this one can be turned both ways. So we'll put it here just like this, and obviously that's in the wrong spot, but then we can take it out in a way that can be inserted in here. So we'll turn it like this, and then this can be inserted because we can turn this side like that. So we want to solve whatever this pair is last because we need to fill up this one, and then this one. So this one we're going to do next. So we'll take this one out. Add this one again. Can't be solved like this because it's bandaged here. So we're going to insert it into the center just here. And then we're going to take it out like this in a way that can be inserted here. And there we go. And so that one's solved. And then we can just solve the last one like normal because that one has free movement. Sometimes these can be solved without putting it in here, but they usually have to be oriented correctly. And then this one done last. So now we're up to OLL. And this is a case that we usually do a wide turn here, but we can't do that because of the other cube. So usually what I like to do is just to look OLL. We can just do something like this, and then that solves the cross. And we can usually do algorithms here, and this solves the whole thing. If we get a case like this that normally we would do D moves, I usually just like to do a soon. So I know that a soon could be done in this way, and so then we can do another soon here. And now we've got a U-perm that normally I would do with M slices, but you might do it differently. The only way we could actually do it is with this algorithm. And then that's solved. Might run into some cases like a T-perm, which can actually be solved in 3gen just like this. But we have to make sure that we solve it with these in the middle. Now again, we've got a G-perm here that can't really be done in 3gen. Usually I would just like to do a J-perm or something that could be easily done. And then that'll usually give us a U-perm that we can just solve normally. And that solves one of the cubes. And then we flip it over, and we have to remember we're doing the opposite color on the cross this time. So we're doing yellow cross now. So as you can see, this corner can actually be solved just like that. And so that didn't need to be put into the middle. But also we want to do this corner last. So we're going to insert this green and red, but we can't put that in there. So we have to put that in the center, flip it around, take it out, and then put it there. And then this one can be done just like normal. And then a case like this, which usually we would do wide moves, I would just do to look into a soon. And then we've got a U-perm again. So if you ever run into any case that can't be solved with just the 3 moves, just try and do another one and then do whatever that case is, because 9 times out of 10, it'll be a case that can be solved. If you want to get one of these for yourself, you can get one from a Speed Cube shop, but it's really not that expensive. Use my discount code for 5% off. Now that's pretty good. Thanks for watching, guys. I also have tutorials on a whole bunch of other cubes too. I'll see you in the next one. Cheers.